If you're like me, you may have had a hard time understanding how and why you contracted various illnesses and ailments while playing Fallout 4 Survival Mode. In this video, I'll attempt to clear up some of the confusion. First, there are a few wellness categories you need to maintain in order to survive and avoid illness. Hunger is one of these. Failing to keep yourself properly fed will lead to increasingly intense levels of hunger. Each level has debuffs that affect your character stats. Hunger primarily affects your endurance and charisma. The only way to alleviate these hunger debuffs is to eat more food, obviously. Thirst is another wellness category you need to keep your eye on. Failing to stay hydrated will lead to another list of increasingly negative debuffs on your character stats that affect your ability to survive in the wasteland. Thirst mostly affects your intelligence and perception. Drink clean water to rehydrate yourself. Finally, you must pay attention to the amount of sleep you're getting, or you'll begin to suffer from lack of energy, becoming increasingly tired. Lack of sleep mostly affects your AP regeneration and strength, and can lead to suppressed immunity, causing you to get sick more easily. Re-energize yourself by sleeping in a bed. Pay attention to when ailment messages pop up on your screen and take care of yourself as they appear. You can regularly check which ailments are afflicting you by paying attention to the icons beneath your AP bar. Open the status section in your Pip-Boy and hit right bumper on the Xbox to see which illnesses and debuffs are currently active and how they affect you. Now, besides taking care of your basic health needs, in survival mode you also have to be aware of a variety of illnesses that you can contract. Here's a breakdown of these illnesses and their effects. Illnesses can be cured by taking antibiotics, visiting a doctor, or in some cases, waiting it out by making sure you're well rested for several days in a row. There are a variety of factors that contribute to an increased risk of contracting an illness, including your wellness categories of sleep, hunger, and thirst, as well as particular actions you might take. These actions can contribute to you getting sick. Drinking or swimming in irradiated water, eating irradiated food, eating uncooked meat, exposure to rain or radiation storms, sleeping on dirty beds, mattresses, or sleeping bags, sleeping for short spans of time like an hour, not getting enough sleep, taking damage from diseased animals such as feral ghouls, bugs, or other infected critters, and using chems. For example, stim packs dehydrate you, Radaway makes you hungrier, and some rad treatments suppress your immunity. Also, pay attention to your fatigue level. You get fatigued from neglecting to maintain your wellness categories. You can see the amount of fatigue that has built up over time. It's the red part of your action bar. The more fatigued you get, the less AP you'll have available. Too much fatigue building up can lead to developing the fatigue illness, which speeds up the rate in which you get tired, requiring you to sleep more often. It's a lot to stay on top of, but it is survival mode, and surviving in a dirty, violent, harsh environment isn't supposed to be easy. It's the wasteland. Learn how to make it or die trying.